Dating director, master celebrity. Yes. Try this. అది కూడా లైట్ ఫీలింగ్. Yes. Hello. Test. One.
Hello. Check.
Like one Malays can speak loudly.
Hello. Check. Check. Hello, check, check.
Are you using that laptop?
Just projector should be connected.
It is on the second with laptop directly. You can open here. Let's pass the script.
You need a premium
Actually, I have the premium account.
YouTube premium.
No, it should be there. It's actually, if you have the normal account, some limitations is there. Actually, I was telling from there. If some stand is there, you can adjust the camera like this.
Yeah,
Your point. Hello. Hello. Marks is there. Keep over here. Marks. Where is Uday?
Very good afternoon, everybody. So today we are initiating this session. I think you guys have submitted some assignment. What was it?
first was we interview question which you asked us to correct with two persons. Second was user persona and the entity map. Third was the staff.
Okay. So what was the reflection of those results? So those faculty members who were not present in that session, we gave them three sessions before that, and we tried to create an impression that how to conduct the inventory mapping of the thing. Like the topic goes on, like we are doing the market research and market analysis. So it is very important to understand that why we are doing it and for what we are doing it, and how will we measure the impact what we are doing, right? So I asked them to interview two elderly people. It could be from their family. It could be any two elderly people whom they can connect with and understand that what are their basic needs. So can you share that what was your finding? Two people tell me that who are those two people, and one by one describe that what you are.
So first person was my
So you
grandmother.
can come here.
So first person was my grandmother and his wife. So it was like a regular conversation. But then only thing is I had the knowledge of what she does on a daily basis. So I started like a general conversation. conversation that what is different from .NET. That was the basic start for the other person as well in my interview. So she started from this way. So basically, me and my aunt kept pushing her to use the phone because she's not like having a problem because she's way smart. So you're like, you are smart, you have to still just put little time and you'll understand. So that's when she started with ranting about the technology from us here because she was like, it is not necessary for me. What am I going to do with the short lines and that? It is just that I have to again sit, spend time, understand, process everything, then apply it. Instead, I could just be free and then move my regular work. So that was first thing she said. Second thing, it is almost related with technology itself, not much of any other thing that she mentioned. The other lady, it was in a lift. It was a very short conversation. What she mentioned was the difference I found between my grandmother and that lady was that my grandmother was not interested in learning Muslims. But this lady, she was very much interested to learn it and to try it out. So that.
Great. Am I audible enough?
No, no, you
Yes,
are
sir.
not giving that I extremely
So for hearing this, okay. So two perspectives we are actually looking forward. It is more like empathizing with a person. There are not many reflections coming out of this also because she mentioned that the one is her grandmother. She knows that what are the different habits she is having, and also she knows that when to connect with her to interview her, right? And the second person she met randomly. It could be that she is connected with somebody and she could be impersonating. There is one situation that she could be impersonating also, right? Second thing, we started with creating the persona, user persona of person. It is more like when you differentiate a particular problem, when you create the whole genesis of what you are trying to do. So it is more like about knowing somebody. If you describe that person in a nutshell, so that user persona is actually the evaluation of what is your family background, what are your inherent habits, how is your social circle, that fabric, that whole fabric, then what are your likes and dislikes. After that, we create a matrix. That matrix, if you can see, within this working, so that we can show this. Okay, so it depends on what are your expectations from the life, what your support system is giving you, and what kind of thought you are actually embedded with, and what is the reality, what are your unheard thoughts. Okay. So, have you found the kind of empathy that you have created with your grandmother? Did it match with our interview?
It may or may not because at the end we have certain are fields and fields which we can't fully make out very accurately what she's exactly doing. It's based on the conversation we have. So maybe it might be a little bit.
Okay. What was your experience? So you talked to two people, you created their empathy map. So was there deviation in what the information you interviewed and what the kind of empathy map you have created?
So the empathy map that created was kind of close to what conversation I had, what conversation I had, and what I thought they would have been thinking while we talked. So it's like an assumption of what exactly was going in this way. And it could be relevant, it could be irrelevant. It's like, we're not really sure if it's for.
Okay. What was your impression?
So, sir, basically, I go to Bangalore. So I met there, senior citizens who really just coming for time.
So this was most unbiased.
Yeah, because they had everything, their responsibilities and everything was needed, so they were just coming to chill out. So I went there and I just randomly sat over there and I was talking. So what differences do you feel in the present generation and what because they already have seen nearly 3 to 4 generations of their life. So when I started talking, they were like, current generation which we are having now is totally advanced. So there are few advantages, there are few disadvantages, but this current generation, we are not able to adapt very quickly. But these are going towards very fast and technology is changing, everything is changing. But now the people, the students who are there, they're getting adapted to it, but we are not getting adapted. There are few disadvantages. Children are not getting physical help because before when we used to come to that class, there were many more people. But now there are many more people. Everyone has a very that was a very natural discussion. But I found out that like people now are thinking towards all the scientists and all are thinking towards development. But that development is not actually coming into human life, regular human life. Like it is up to only the heart. Like it was not coming into regular human life. So they want to see a change there. Like there's some AI is getting changed. So only a set of like we have to see Taiwan and others we can use AI, but they are not able to use it. So they want to adapt.
Right. So from this, I can get an impression that there is underlying need of inclusion, right? Inclusion is the exclusive word which we can use because if we are taking up any technology, we are doing any change or something like that, if that is not inclusive, then that creates a difference. That creates a lot of difference because of people who can take up a place with that particular technology. They feel that they are competent enough, they can use it. Others who are not able to adapt to that thing, so a lot of discussion starts, okay, whether it is good or bad or something like that. Right? So always think about something where you are actually trying some particular product because of the ease of use. Second scenario, where I am giving you a situation where you have to do a lot of discussion before using a particular product. Okay, I am asking all of you present here, uh, based on numbers 1 to 6, in between 1 to 6, think about a number, write it down. Yes, from 1 to 6, write a number. All of them. Written everybody? So, how many have chosen even numbers? Okay. So, let's create a group with the majority or minority because it could be two even or not. Create a group of 3 people. Instantaneously. I want a group of 3 people. Last one will be 2. It shouldn't be like both of you, it shouldn't be. It should be
I haven't seen
biased.
that. I haven't seen that, but it was one.
Okay. So, create a group, na?
No, we are not.
Regroup. 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 Regroup with a bunch of 3.
The problem is audience is very less, so.
So that 2 are sitting like that.
Yeah.
It is like not to else also. So I am giving you few situations. So this one is group 1.
We do one group, use one group.
Okay.
We are one group.
Answer. He is judging it.
Yeah, you two are up to.
You please come forward. Please join here. Sir, join here. This is an activity. You cannot do activity otherwise. Okay. So your team is that middle. Okay. So the center of discussion was we want to create something for the elderly population. Okay, and it would be anything. So let's start. You have a time of 2 minutes. You have to note down few challenges which elderly people face in their life. Within your team, only one people will stand and discuss. Discuss within your group, note it down, and you'll have to present. The problems which elderly people face, 2 minutes you have, discuss within your group and present. It could be anything. Whatever, don't think about it. They are their issues. What kind of problems they face? It should be a group activity. Everybody ensure that everybody is working in group. Yes. 60 seconds next. Regroup your thoughts. Discuss, regroup. Create a cluster head. Because mostly people are from sales department. Right? Create a cluster head. Next 30 seconds. Choose your leaders. Okay, now choose your leaders. Consolidate your thoughts. Last 10 seconds. Okay, over. Which group will go first? Team leaders. Okay, ma'am. You start.
Basically, elderly people have many issues like related to health and related to technology. So if you take technological issues that they face, so handling smartphones or advanced gadgets that we are getting now, so they are not aware of them. Even smartphones they use only for talking and either WhatsApp or watching some videos. That's it. So searching messages or searching something in the phone gadget or getting some saving the contacts, new contacts or whatever. So those technological issues they always have with the advanced smartphones and gadgets that we are getting right now. Coming to health issues, there are a lot many. So like they have side issues and hearing issues mainly and joint pains and all. And change in food habits. So they cannot take spicy food, hard food. They always need some soft food and which is easily digestible. So digestion issues. So actually they have a lot many issues compared in both ways, like related to health and also related to technology.
So if I can have a shop, I'll arrange it. Just wait. Next group. So till now we got to read only. Next group. Yeah.
As they go, people in the house start to neglect them. Their loneliness is a problem, dependency, and taking in medicine is a big problem. There is complaining about I'm taking so many medicines per day. It's technology and food,
Yeah.
and they feel poor if they don't have anyone to talk.
That is lonely. Next.
So I think the biggest thing is the lack of family time. Due to the technology, even the genders, the adults in the family, they are addicted to the technology or their phone. Even the small kids in the family are also addicted to phones and gadgets. So they're most often they miss the family time when they enter the house. They and eventually, like she said, they end up being guilty, and because they're lonely, they just don't no longer have any interest. And they also believe in that the technology is something they don't need to know because they've already existed before. They already been through all the life before without technology, so they no longer need technology. That's what they do.
Okay. Final.
Yeah. The elders have different set of problems than the youngsters. In the current scenario, with the globalization, most of the households are going for the work, making the parents lonely, which wasn't the scenario that they would have faced earlier. Wherein in those days they would have stayed with their in-laws or the parents and others, which is not happening currently. And as already presented by my friends, like health issues are the major issues that they face, aging problems and others. And of it, what do you say, jobs being spread over to missing the family time as the student has mentioned, this is the family time and others, and cultural change. In those days, there weren't so spread of culture that was happening now. Everything is exposed to everyone. So accepting the changes by the elderly people, the cultural change and others is one of the major things. And they have to cope up with the changes that are happening. And new products are emerging into the market. New products are emerging into the market. And using those new products, now also no dishwasher really. We never had a dishwasher. Now you go to a community, not using a dishwasher or a washing machine or a vacuum cleaner, people look upon you. So acceptance of the new products in the day-to-day life. These are some of the ways psychologically getting disconnected with the family members because of the cultural change, technological change, and others happening. Are the major erstwhile the younger generation even are supporting acceptance to take help from the younger generation is one of the major issues that they will be facing. We need one message. Who are your teachers? We know everything.
Gen Z. Right? So, these are the major issues we are pulling up. Major being the health and loneliness. Even the acceptance with Gen Z and your cultural change and your technology, they all can be actually can be put up in the loneliness because it is habit dependent also. Lot of traits are habit dependent. Okay. So let's select these two things, health and loneliness. Let's discuss further. Let's dig further apart from those BP and regular medications. Check that what are different health issues they are facing. Do the same exercise for next 2 minutes. Discuss within.
We are ready even for the answers of the health issues.
It's good, it's good, it's good. That's why I wanted to create a group where it is a good representation of himself, also. Okay. but somewhere I think in the next session we will be able to have more unbiased version of that. Let's discuss further what 2 minutes for the health issues. So you have connected this with the Wi-Fi or the wire? Is it connected to Wi-Fi or Okay, is everybody ready? With the health issue. Now, who wants to go first? I think, ma'am.
You know, English.
So, what are the health related?
Eyesight, Alzheimer's, eyesight are hearing,
And age related, means we can say that age related degenerative issues.
Alzheimer's,
Right?
psychological issues, joint pains, anxiety,
Whether you are coming or
They all will come under age related. Psychological. What? Psychological is actually a diffuse. It can come here also, it can be done there also. It is a diffuse. So basically, if we can see, they can be termed under age-related degenerative issues, right? And with this, one of the major issue is elderly are facing, they fall, they often fall.
weakness. You mentioned
Yeah. They fall. Why I am stressing on this that you guys discuss and you come up with the genesis. Why? Because it is very important to clearly define the problem. Till you are not discussing it, the problem, the underlying problem, you will not come up with, you will not define. Right? So one of the very major issue is elderly face is due to weakness or other degenerative issues, they fall off. Right? Given a scenario, I am putting you guys into a scenario where an elderly couple is living. It is a society, it is an apartment. Now, can you list down that what are the different situations where they can fall in an apartment? In a typical apartment setup, what are the different situations where they are vulnerable, where they fall, and they are very vulnerable? Please list down. Given a scenario of an apartment, there is an elderly couple. They are facing this issue of falling due to age-related degenerative disorders. It could be any disorder. Okay, but the problem is that they fall. This is a big issue. So list down that what are different situations where they can fall and at what places. Okay, ma'am, please discuss. Tell all of us about this.
Shall we give them the chance?
Okay?
Then
And Z. It's not Z, it is Z.
no, it is that.
If you are not striking the chord with them, they won't accept you, right? Okay, then see. Please start. Wet surfaces.
Very commonly the sponge,
Ah,
steps, lift,
staircase. Lifts.
play area of the common area in the government, parking spaces.
Here is penalty. Everybody coming late in this session after 15. No, you will have to submit the late fee in the account section. 500 rupees. Okay. Okay. So,
Another important thing is, mostly the elder people will do fasting.
ah,
So at that time there is a chance of
they
because
can,
of weakness.
they can call any weakness.
When we don't have the footwear.
Misalignment of the space area, like unevenness of
That's what I wanted to hear.
and
Uneven area.
disalignment areas as well as smooth surfaces.
Ah,
As a part of prestige and everything, butterfly tiles, smooth tiles are being laid in households, but whether they are friendly for the elderly people is not being looked into.
yeah. So one of the example I want to say, how many of you visited the hostels? Hostels? Okay, any faculty?
Yeah,
No?
we go.
Okay, so I got a chance to visit the first hostel that was on the right side when you enter the main gate. It is having a very flawed design. Given the case that someone disabled is coming, what is it? Can you identify? If someone person with disability is coming up, there is a very big flaw in the design.
The grill is iron.
Support is missing. They have ramp. Ramp is there, huh? To support them, right? But can you put a chair over it and sit? It will topple. Can someone who is on wheelchair, can they climb? Is the tile smooth or it is coarse? Is it slippery? Can you easily walk over it? In the rainy time, can you just run over it and climb? Right? So this is what we are discussing. Is I want you guys to wear a hat, the hat which enables you to play a role. The role could not be the crime master who goes road. It could be a role which enables you to see which is underlined. Like if we say the bathroom, staircase, lift, playground, what was very important is all the places could have been having the smooth surfaces, or the uneven surfaces, or due to the weakness, they could have been falling. So that kind of hat is actually very important to identify that issue, underlying issue. This is very important. Now, I think one group is having only 2 people. Na? Which group is having 2? So those who can be associated with 2. So one new team is coming up. We can say it is a fusion, Gen Z, along with Gen Y. Okay. Okay, so whatever way you can feel comfortable, do a huddle. Tell me that there is one issue of elders falling down. You know the issues that why they are falling like this. You know which places they are falling like this. Can you solve this issue as an entrepreneur, as a problem solver, as a technologist, as a person who is empathetic, a good citizen, can you discuss within yourself for next 5 minutes and tell me that what kind of ideation you are coming up with? How this could be avoided? Okay, how to avoid the issue of fall in elderly people? Ideate and share. Next 5 minutes. Discuss within yourselves, your team. I think this team is short. Delta ma'am is super answer. So one Gen Z can join here. You are having 4, this team is having 2. Ma'am is coming? Okay. Most important, you have to write the ideation, that what kind of ideation you are doing, so that it can be consolidated at the end of 5 minutes. I have defined a problem for you. Ideate. Next time we'll do it, okay? Changes. Does any group want to adopt another problem statement of loneliness also? How to tackle loneliness in elderly? Any team can take up as their problem statement. The ideations. I think ma'am is excited enough to take a 4, right?
What can we actually club?
Next time what I will do, I will come up with the Gen Z problems.
We are ready to handle it, sir. Every day we handle it.
Yeah.
I think we would be delighted to handle the problem.
Yeah, next time I will assign the hybrid teams. Now one additional task. Make one additional task. Take out your smartphones acquire a data where you can get at how many percentage of elders face this issue of falling.
90%.
Have a data of people who are belonging to the Asian countries, gender based also. It could be like carried out that a particular gender is facing this problem more, or a particular age group they are following. This is the additional task. Take out your smartphones and look for this data.
But we have solutions, right? We already have solutions.
Ah, it's good. So you can work upon what would be the next music genre would be which Gen Z likes. Ma'am, is your team ready? Okay, please.
There are two propositions we can think of, or other three propositions. At the home, you can provide at necessary places support system to the walls and others. So usually I like to walk closer to the walls to ensure that they are not slipping over. So broad time that has been placed, that should come to structural, what do you say, thought process as well by construction, wherein you have a holding and often even in bathrooms, they are providing a rod so that they can take the support of together. So it should be mandatory part of the construction that can be followed. One. Two. As they are walking in the house, to ensure that they do not fall off, they can go with adapting of anti-slippery, what do you say, wearables. Not necessarily chappals, because in traditional houses still people are not accepting to wear chappal at home and walk in the household and others. So that's the reason I said anti-slippery, what you say, walkway. Might be kind of cotton or something usually worn in the European countries and others compared to the colder environment. So that they do not, what do you say, get stripped off. Proposition 2. Proposition 3, the common areas and others. They can have an alert system, wherein the alert system will alert them if there is a gap, because as we were discussing with regard to the lifted others. So they can have an alert system if the unevenness exists. So when the sensor will pop up to say, or a sound or a mechanism will pop up to say that there is an unevenness, and they have it, so if you have alert buttons of another, they can press the button when the surface and get out projected to bridge the gap and the walk or the transition from the uneven flow to the even flow is being. The three thought process simple, but probably implementation part has to be done at three different levels. One is psychological for the elderly to wear. Two, constructional part that's to be taken care by the construction people and others. Three, technological aspects.
Okay, so we got three reflections. One solution could be putting up simple handrails within the house. Second, a very good thought came up with a futuristic project, which is the walkways, right? So this is an exciting domain which can be taken up. The walkways.
We shouldn't use the term of chappal or swimming or others. It should be like mixture of cotton or something there and comfortable to wear as well.
Yeah.
At the same time, they should not get slipped off as well.
Yeah, it could be a slip-on kind of thing.
Again,
Slip-on or something, a socks kind of thing.
height of the socks again will be an issue because they have to bend and then
Yeah.
pull over there.
Yeah, that's what. That is the second thought process coming
Yeah.
into
So
this.
and we cannot expect.
I'll make you design this also. Don't worry. I'm sure you must have some kind of thought process within your mind.
We might use that latex software which is coming in the
Say she's coming up with the material as well.
in the beds, we now we are actually explored one kind of beds matters. There we are putting one kind of matter latex. Latex means it will be like it is not like completely you sit on the don't go like this. Again it will come to the actual so the kind of
It is gel based. It is gel based.
yeah, we know. So that I think that might help in this kind of anti-slippery.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we will be holding all the ownership rights and patent rights for the product development we have made.
That depends on you. My process was to invoke you. Now Gen Z.
It is very simple, similar to what Mark has said about the walk, and then when you see when you're about to walk, it is mainly because when you're losing your strength in your legs. So like if you put leggings also, you need to stick to that side rather than walking into the half right. So they need to stick. So instead like you have to support within yourself. So it's like an external support within you. But to have this issue will be that they have to constantly wear it or take it with them. So it's like a walk away effect. And it's very similar to what
One very futuristic thing she told that some alert system which alerts you and creates a gradient and all. That is too futuristic, and based on that, I expected that you guys will come up with something based on some science, like the inner ear is actually responsible for making all the balance. So based on some app and all, with the gyroscope, it detects that you are going to fall, and it evokes your inner ear. And after that, there is one support system based on out of your knees. So strengthens in that robotics. It communicates with Bluetooth. That was expected from you guys, right?
So we are more futuristic than that.
Yeah.
Here also along with the service that support whatever something, it can be like a robotic arm which is going to give support for that.
I could catch your imagination. Now I'm yours. I think you are on to something, right?
Yes, sir.
So you will bring it back.
No. Along with that walkways, we already have a old technique which it is that stick which they can use.
Simple.
So that stick only we have to develop such that we need to give us some alerts or some sensors where we are able to detect whether they are falling or they are feeling sick or unable to stand. So based on that, we can give a different procedures like giving an alerts to the caretakers or making releasing the bedrooms to that stick itself. Like that, we can.
Yeah, definitely. I'll ask all of you. Anybody can share that data that which is the fault center specific or center specific or age specific. Yeah, please now. Share it.
So actually in Asia, there is 26 to 27% of the elders falling
Okay.
percentage, and every 1/3 of all the people over the age of 65 are falling and 29.1% 1% are female and 23.5 are male.
So why this secondary research was important? Because we did not identify this as a problem, right? We are discussing it, then we are realizing this is a. Then we are realizing we are up against, we are up for the rights, we are up for the gender equality and all. But nobody is discussing that under this category also, gender-based studies there, which shows that ladies are more prone to falling and getting hurt when they age. Isn't this important? That's why I took up this thought process to make you realize. Otherwise, if we put up a kind of statement that write a paper or write a report that what are the issues of women or something like that, you'll write a lot of things, random things and all, the common things. Has this been identified? Have you got this? That this is a very big issue. Okay, the third thing. Yeah, yours, yeah. The hybrid. Why is that thing? I would rather say this is 2D, two-dimensional. X is missing.
Sir, actually, I have an idea. So,
Yeah.
usually I like to follow the stairs. Near the stairs, there will be a button. If you press the button, there will be a flat surface which will be open with this. And there will be a surface pointed to take the electrical down here. And then there will be another button. After we come up that, then after the button, and the flat surface will be within one.
So it is quite similar to a skeleton, right?
Yes.
That motion in escalator is moving continuously. You want to do this and Okay, okay. Some other thoughts, some other reflections.
Specs cameras, like we are getting the cameras connected the cameras to the specs cameras. So we can use that connected it to the pole and
Okay, with the advent of AI, people can see that with their specs, it can identify that where is the uneven surface, and the technology which ma'am has proposed and you guys have proposed, that can be implemented, right?
There is one more proposition by ma'am as well.
Okay.
even we are taking over that they should not fall. We are taking precautions that they should not fall. Even if they fall, to reduce the impact of the
Yeah, that is
more important actually.
Yeah.
Even if we take so many precautions, they might fall.
Yeah.
Then we have to try to reduce the impact because after falling, they brain may damage because the all people weak,
Yeah.
bones damage or so. In those cases, as ma'am told, air balloons will be in car as we are having air balloons once.
Yeah, that's very important.
We will get the balloons might get activated so that they can fall on the balloon.
Yeah. Recently, a patent has been granted for this falling the air is air bag system for the bikers. For the bikers. Yeah.
So that can be kept for even in the home also we can that the air balloons can be put as one for the seat. It is possible we can reduce the damage.
Or some sensor-based systems which takes your
Even in the walk products or in the street, we can use the sensors such that we have to, based on their weight, the normal weight is different when they are feeling sick and able to fall. At that time, the weight which
Yeah.
they are picking on the footwear or the things are different. So that we can do and we can identify.
or a simple alert system. When they feel vulnerable, they can simply put up the SOS button. Or we can change the quality of times, more simpler one. Or we can look forward to reducing the uneven surfaces in the common areas. Right? So this has been the whole complete ideation regarding this. Now I am assigning you guys a task. Like you have to spread this. You have to spread this thing that this falling off is very prominent in elderly women, especially. You have to spread this knowledge. And the target group. What will be your target group? And how will you approach them? Next 3 minutes. Think about this. Your target groups, your channels, how you will reach them. See, till we do not do the genesis, it is more like a secret packet where everybody knows that smoking causes cancer, but still it is so. Right? And people take the facts.
Target group is direct, we are seeing only for elders, right? So target group will be elders.
And who the elders?
Will be the
Who the elders? Caregivers.
people who will listen to whom these elders will listen to.
Yeah. No, actually there could be caregiver. The biggest problem is not the caregiver. Caregiver is always vulnerable. Nobody thinks about the caregiver, right? So caregiver is also very important. The two elders is also very important, and Gen Z is also very important. They
That's
know
what the
that-
other is I said. Whom these people will listen to will be the first target group.
Yeah.
They might listen to the grandchildren. Then you have to start from that level.
But never their husbands. Right?
So you have to identify who will be the people who is the decision maker or the people whom they listen to.
Okay.
Might be the medical support system, might be the doctors, might be the neighbors. Some people will be the gossiping with the ladies especially. They do a lot of gossiping with the neighbors and others. So probably as a part of that, the information can be penetrated.
Yeah. So let's pick up one thing that you have to create an advertisement. Right? You pick up your character, whom you want to be. Okay? Next 3 minutes spent that you have to spread this message that this particular problem is very prominent, and you have to come here, 3 of you, and you have to play that particular advertisement. Okay? With the taglines and all. And each thing will be given 1 minute, 60 seconds only. 60 seconds only. You have to spread the awareness of this particular topic, create a good role play, advertisement, come and play the skit here. The stage is all yours for just 1 minute, 60 seconds. Prepare yourself next 3 minutes. Light the screen, adopt the role play and all. I think that team is very privileged. They can act bossy. They have students. Sir, you will have to. Last 1 minute. I'll pick anybody randomly. Individual randomly.
Now you have to give them the chance. We have spoken a lot now.
No, no.
You have to give them the
it depends on my discretion.
We are advertising you, we are promoting to you.
And you went up. You can use the mother tongue also, but there should be one translator who will tell you. Okay, I should be aware. So feel free to use the mother tongue as well. Last 30 seconds. I can continue. Okay, ma'am, your team का role model.
They have to take it off. Yeah, they have to take it off.
मैम सबका नंबर आएगा. You will have to pay the penalty coming here. Your 550 will be paid off. Okay. So, ma'am, please. All three of you will have to place a role.
They will do the job. I gave it the script.
No, you have to.
No, I'm there at the back. I had the parts here.
Instead of acting, we can express our ideas. Like this, it will be the advertisement, it will be like this,
Yeah.
then it will be.
It's better that you don't do the role play and think of the situation how well you can put forward, right? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. If advertisements are advertised in a way like Eno, take Eno, okay? So it is like Eno acts as acidity remover or something like that. It's totally different. And if they come up with an ad, there's somebody going for an interview and he has got up a bag the bus, he or she is traveling, and suddenly they develop the recipe. So you are more close to those kind of situations. Instead of the plain lines that introduce the recipe. Right? And we are so innovative that we found a new way that to get that flow thing that you can use also. Okay? So all those things can be done. So situation, it depends on your creativity and how well you can put up that message. So that depends on the articulation. That's why I asked you to do the role play, come up with a exciting advertisement. Okay, who will come first? Ma'am will not come. See, she has said loud and clear. She will not come. Who will come? You guys? You are also not coming. Okay, I am making your task more easier. You will have to add, okay, but with your choice. Out of all the discussions, out of these ideations, different solutions for hand for this futuristic walkway and all, you pick anyone, and as a product, you have to create an advertisement and you have to pitch it. Pick any solution, declare it to everybody that I am picking this one. After 3 minutes, you come up with the advertisement. Instead of me giving you one common topic, pick one product.
Sir, it's a anti-slipper. Anti-slippery walkways.
Okay, walkways.
So
Okay.
we take
Which one?
a stick.
Stick.
Also stick, sir.
They pick the first, man. First come, first serve. Okay. Okay. So there are four different parts working for the same cause. Now next 3 minutes, huddle and create an effective advertisement and play the role. And this time first in, first out. Ma'am, this time first in, first out. First, second, third, fourth.
This is unfair, sir.
This is not unfair.
They will copy all our ideas.
No. So, ma'am, you are a role model. Right? They are bound to copy you.
వీళ్ళు అన్ని అక్కడ పెట్టాలని చెప్పలేదు.
By the way, very exciting news is coming up. India has emerged as the third largest startup ecosystem with 1.25 lakh startups employing more than 12 lakh people. You could be one. Better you pitch, the faster you reach. Last 30 seconds. Okay, time for some action, ma'am, please. So we are going to see the aspect of the futuristic. What do you say? Which way? This is walkway. Ma'am, please walkway. Yeah. Please come. Ma'am, business will not run this way. Business will not run this way. Okay, you have to try. Okay, please.
ఏంటి ఇవాళ శాంతి గారు రాలేదు వాకింగ్కి ఆవిడ ఇంట్లో పడిపోయారు ఎప్పుడు పడ్డారట అయ్యో వాళ్ళకి చెప్పి చంపింది కదా వాళ్ళ అబ్బాయి స్లిప్ గార్డ్ అని కొత్తగా వచ్చాయి కదా అవునా నాకు కూడా తెలీదా అయ్యో మీరు త్వరగా వాడాలండి లేకుంటే ఇలాగే శాంతిలాగే ఉంటుంది మీరు త్వరగా వాడండి అయ్యో ఇప్పుడు అన్ని చోట్ల దొరుకుతున్నాయిగా మీరు వాడట్లేదా మీ అబ్బాయికి చెప్పండి ఆన్లైన్ లో ఆర్డర్ పెట్టొచ్చు కదా ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ చాలా తక్కువ ధరలో ఎంతో లైట్ వెయిట్ గా ఎంత ధర ఉంటుందో అయ్యో చాలా రీజనబుల్ ధర అండి మనం మామూలుగా మనం ఎన్ని చెప్పులు పెట్టడానికి మనం ఎంత వాడతాం 500 రూపీస్ లేదా 600 రూపీస్ లోనే మనకు దొరుకుతున్నాయి కదా అందరికీ నేను వాడుతున్నాను మా పెద్దవాళ్ళకి మా అత్తగారు వాళ్ళకి మా అమ్మగారు వాళ్ళకి అందరికీ కొనిచ్చేసాను నేను అవి చాలా బాగా వాడుతున్నారు వాళ్ళు హ్యాపీగా బాత్రూమ్ కి వెళ్ళగలరు వాళ్ళకి ఎటువంటి ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు లైట్ వెయిట్ గా ఉన్నాయి డ్యూరబిలిటీ ఉంది ఊరికే పాడవు కదా అసలు పాడవు నేను ఎన్ని రోజులు 6 నెలలకి నేను కొనిచ్చేసాను మీరు కూడా వాడండి తప్పకుండా సో అందరూ కూడా స్లిప్ గార్డ్ స్లిప్పర్సే వాడండి ఇంట్లో పెద్దవాళ్ళని కింద పడకుండా జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోండి
So what I can get is that two ladies coming from that location and they
why one other lady why she didn't come today for the work
Yeah.
she told that oh God she follow so why she did okay didn't she know about these kind of slippers what I am wearing and I made my in-laws and also my mother and father they are also wearing
and they can be bought easily online also, right?
yes they can buy it online and they are on minimal cost like 500 to 600 rupees.
Uneven surfaces in
So everyone
allow you to water wet land.
Okay, great. Next team.
Shanti, why are you always having a stick with you? Can't you come peacefully out without any stick?
You won't know the importance of this. This is magic.
It's just a burden for you. You can't even walk alone without anything. Always get that stick. There's no use of
No,
that.
that's fine. Like, you will know. I'm always insisting you know. Once you buy, you know the difference.
See, I can't invest in such costly things. And a stick to somewhere, anywhere we can find
You know,
it.
this is not a regular stick. This is magic.
You say it is majestic. I don't see anything there.
No, you know, if you notice it.
Come on, Amma, we will go outside. Okay, you take the groceries and go out there. Oh, see, you were about to call. What did you say? Help him.
See, the stick gave us a example and he was learning. He came back.
I understand the importance of the stick. The stick has all the sensors which help her not to fall down and doing these kinds of shit. So that is the importance that she carries.
Why? It's definitely worth it.
In your team, in your team.
But we are not at 9, so if you want, we can explain.
So do that. Do that. Is that different form of activity? That you want me to be?
We will not accept.
Cannot be money.
We have to try it. No, they will do. They will definitely do. But you also do, yeah?
You can ask the system to come and complete the complete.
You have completed. Where are you into? Is that? Sir? Right.
Hey, both of you, good. We don't know. We have to go to the function. Please get ready fast.
Yeah.
What happened? You fall down. That's why I asked you to use NACO. NACO is a water repellent floor. You have to use that. I already said that.
That was saved me.
Yes. So everyone, please use NACO, which is a water repellent floor.
Next thing. Team 2D.
So we are going to the school.
After 10 years, roles has been changed now.
ये पहन लीजिए। ये क्या है? ये जैकेट है? इसलिए मैं खुद जैकेट। अरे एक बार पहन लीजिए हाँ मेरे लिए। क्या होगा? पोते के लिए पहनना पड़ेगा। हाँ, सब चीज करना पड़ेगा। अच्छा क्या हो गया इससे? देखिए आप देखा क्या बोला? हाँ देखो अगर ये जैकेट पहनी है ना तो एकदम नहीं खाएगा और उससे आप नीचे अच्छा से तो आप भी यूज करिए
बड़ी बड़ी में बचाए।
So a very important thing, in the first advertisement, we could see that typical behavioral that advertisement, how the women talk within their closed circuit, okay, and how they discuss that the accessibility of that product, the usability of that product, the correlation. Okay. In the second, we got that it was the stick one, and we got that feeling that how situational that case can be converted into a sellable product. But the third one was more improved. It came up with the brand name as well. What was the name of that?
Even India branding, all good.
That was, but it was very well. It was like Marketing advertising.
We gave everything. We gave price, we gave the brand name.
I am not comparing anything. You are not getting marks for it.
And over clap for our team. We clap for all the teams.
Okay. So that is also very important that once you discuss the name, it should come like multiple times. Okay, it should create a eco kind of. The fourth one came up with a situational also, but it was missing that brand name. Okay, so why this is very important? See, earlier before this, I think next time you can do much better, right? So this way, why I ask you the purpose of today's session. Next 2 minutes, I'll try to wrap up the thing because I think the time is so.
We focused on 4 P's: product, price, place, promotion.
Okay, so she is eating up my job. Okay, so I think some AI system is also updating here. So it is more likely we actually went to see that what could be our attitude to see the problem, how to identify problem, how to be more empathetic. Then we moved on to discussing that what could be the possible solutions to tackle that particular problem, right? Then those solutions were coming, and suddenly I introduced the secondary research, gender based, right? And it was prominent, it was eye opener, right? So it helped you to frame something, to come up with a product, to come up with a solution which can influence people on this, right? Earlier, if before this session I would have asked you that come up with an advertisement for a product which avoids fall in elderly, right? You must not have been aware that elderly women are more prone to sleeping, and where they are more prone to sleeping, and what are the different price points. They also very careful about the price points, the ease of use, in what form the product is coming, right? If I ask you that there could be a futuristic some gadget which can influence your inner ear and come up with that robotic thing, if you ask some of your elderly, they will simply reject it. Okay? So it is very important to do the market research, which was the topic for today. Identify the customer segment, identify the market, identify your target audience, and then accordingly look forward to choosing the solution before prototyping and coming on to the product. Now, one assignment I am giving you all, that all the products which you have taken, come up with a drawing of that. If you are coming up with the CAD design of that. Second thing, write a detailed description of that. Like if you want to describe it in terms of material or the features, the price point, where it could be made, whether the communities can also make this, whether it can create an employment model or something like that, whether you want it to be subsidized, your aspirations. those all should be mapped in not that more than one page. One page you can come forward to the design schema, and other page the description. That two flips of one page. It should be there. So the next assignment goes to you on this. Thank you so much. We'll meet again and we'll connect
Sir, give us
again.
one student so that we can make them do this. Because we are faculty, every other week one student.
So you can stand in the middle and say, I want just one student, the best one. You'll get a lot many choices. Like this is the kind of opportunity you have as a faculty.
One girl, if you can attend, we make them do this. Rather than we doing the work for her.
And this is also
No,
not
we will do
very
one, not doing it like they are only student group. So if you can mix and match, that's
but
what
they can also say that you guys are full of ideas and all.
we are ready to help. That's what I'm telling you.
No, but that this will be biased. I want to see that what is your creativity.
That's exactly what I was
Anyway, we are meeting next week, not tomorrow. Okay? So you have to.
If you give us one student and we give one package.
It's up to you to pick up. So you are free to choose anybody. Okay? You can say that you will improve their grades. You can improve their grades. Okay? You have full authority over time. So next Wednesday we'll meet again with the other topic. What is the other topic? Please?
Business model canvas.
Next time, when you come up with this thing, we'll see that how we can create what is this business model canvas and how we will be approaching. So that will also be interactive one. I'll use slides as least as possible. I do not believe in using slides more. Okay? The more and more involvement I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Only whoever registered for the forward program, only those people have. And everybody is not forward is whoever wants to join, they can also, they want to know. And why they are not.
నేను చేస్తానమ్మా అది ఆర్టిస్ట్ గురించి యాడ్ కూడా చెప్పు వన్ పేజ్ నోట్ చేస్తారా రెండు చేయండి పంపించారు అదే రెండు చేయండి మీకే అడ్వాంటేజ్ కదా ఇన్పుట్స్ కావాలంటే